Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. And today is what I feel like is going to be a big debut because I've been hearing this name for the past 3 years. This is RuneScape. Although I'm seeing that this is called Old School RuneScape, I have questions, but I'll ask them in a bit. We're going to be listening to Sea Shanty 2 and Monkey Badness from the channels OS Scape Music and Old Scape Music. And requested by where is it? Mr. Insecure and Jacob. Thank you very much. Before I get started, I've been hearing the name RuneScape since I started doing these, and I've always heard it. The main reason I've heard it is whenever Final Fantasy XIV was mentioned, because apparently that game has like hundreds and hundreds of songs, maybe thousands, I don't know. And then people would always bring RuneScape up, like it also has thousands of songs. So I don't know, what is the game with the most songs? Is this it, or was it at some point? It's obviously got some kind of legendary status behind it. And then my other question is, I got confused with the old school RuneScape thing. I thought that was just like a title people gave it, but apparently that's what it's actually called. So my two questions here are, is there a Sea Shanty 1? Does this song appear in an original RuneScape? Whatever, if you can imagine someone who knows absolutely nothing about RuneScape, feel free to answer or whatever. But in the meantime, my debut of RuneScape is Old School RuneScape. Hopefully that's okay. With these two songs. There is some information on here, but I'll read those later. Let's just get to the music. I'm excited and kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. This is Sea Shanty 2 from RuneScape? Old School RuneScape? It's like automatically catchy, just by default. This is really weird timing, and I'll explain it right after the song. Definitely sounds like a shanty. A swashbuckling good time. I wasn't expecting this sound font at all, though. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. A xylophone? Whoa. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. But let me elaborate on that a little bit. The thing I was referring to earlier. Very weird timing, but then again, I get weird timings all the time here, so it's like, I don't know. I just heard a song from a game called Sea of Stars, and there was like a battle theme, I guess, and there was like a pirate version of that battle theme. That one, when I heard that, I was expecting it to sound a lot like this, and it didn't. This is kind of what I was thinking when. So it's kind of weird that I hear like two sort of piratey type of things in the same day. But this is kind of what I was thinking that one was going to sound like. Now, speaking of this one, I was told that there was a chance I might recognize this, and it's like super, super popular. I've never heard of that at all. So I don't know. I would have to assume two things come to mind. Either this game is way more popular than I think it is, and it's just massive. It's one of those things I'm living under a rock. Or it was used a lot in memes, pop culture, or something like that, which even still, I didn't recognize. So to me, it seemed like, you know what this gave me? It gave me the same feeling as when I heard The Moon from DuckTales. DuckTales? Yeah, DuckTales. Where I was like just really enjoying that song, and it was just like, ooh, you know, do 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 do. But everyone was like memeing on it and talking about how it comes from memes and memes and memes. So it's weird how a song can have like almost two identities, where like a majority of people know it for this, and what seems like a smaller crowd know it for its original source material. So I really wonder how this video is going to go, or is it just going to be people talking about like where they've heard it, or is it just going to be people that like grew up with it and know about this song? But it definitely like didn't like stand out in sort of way that I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be very, well, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting like it sounded to me like a very like late 80s chiptune NES feel. Very catchy. I think that's like the main thing of it too. I feel like this is kind of one of those earworm songs that within like 30 seconds you're kind of just and then before you know it, 30 years have gone by and you're still humming it. So it's like it's like it'll never leave your head once it enters it. Okay, so I mean, I'm staring at a black image here, but I would have to guess this is sort of a pirate or boat section, and yeah, I don't know. That's kind of really all I got from it. I was more expecting to. Well, I'm glad I didn't recognize it. That's like number one. But I was expecting to recognize it based on how many people were telling me that it's like such a iconic song. It just kind of shows you like how differently people grow up and how their lives unfold. Because I've never heard of that whatsoever. So the information it says here from this channel says writer Ian Taylor, company Jag X from the year 2004. This song was played at Port Sarim. This song is from 2004. If you want to listen to more old RuneScape songs, please visit my channel. Okay, so that just confused me a little more. So is this song from this game, or is it like a remake of a older song? I don't know anything of RuneScape. Please fill me in on RuneScape. But that's Sea Shanty too. This one's called Monkey Badness. This one has a little bit more of a, well, it's more than just a black image. So I can't tell if this game is older or it's made to look older. This one has a different composer, Adam Bond. 2016. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to help me on this one because I have no idea what RuneScape is. But oh wait, hold on. It says it says where it's placed, so I don't want to read that yet. I'll read it after. This is Monkey Badness. It's a cool title. That's cool. The first one now all of a sudden sounds really like kind of comic relief. And this sounds more like, all right, let's focus. Totally different feel. Yeah. Does it play right here, like in this kind of cave looking section? Ooh, dude, this is great. I like this. got my attention. Dude, it's like night and day. This is fantastic. What? It's the same game. I'm so confused by the years. This one says 2016, the other one says 2004. I don't know, man. I don't know. Please tell me most of the music sounds like this. Or is it all over the place? Since it has so many songs. Ooh. Yeah, dude. Monkey Badness. Ooh, man. We have another minute. What is this? Suspended? I want to hear this. Like, I want to hear like a cover of this. Like, imagine this like modern instrumentation. It sounds great like this. But I'm trying to imagine like a power or like an orchestra or even guitars or something. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dude, this sounds like really, really good. Oh, the tonal whiplash I just got is out of this world. Oh, that ending. Oh, dude, that's how you know they care. They could have just ended with a dun, but they added a little. Oh. Complete whiplash. Okay. I don't even know where to begin. So the first song, to me, feels like more of a song that maybe was submitted as like a meme, or just to like have like a little bit of fun on the channel. I don't know if it's meant to be taken serious, but I definitely didn't. Especially now, it felt more like a comic relief kind of thing. I'm not saying I didn't like it. It just felt, I don't know. I guess I was just trying to figure out why it was so requested, why it was so big, and I would have to guess it's because of like it's shown up in other places. Maybe it shows up as music in YouTube channels or something. But that was my main thing. I was like, huh, okay. But then hearing this one, I started to feel, oh, this is why people talk about RuneScape. This felt almost like an entirely different game. But then I thought to myself, I'm like, wait, this isn't about comparing them or about, which is better or whatever. This is about a game that has a lot of music. Now, I can't even fathom a game that has, you know, what's the traditional soundtrack like? 50 songs, 40, 50 songs, maybe 100 nowadays, with like little variances of change ups in the landscape or something. But let's just say anywhere from 30 to 50 songs is like somewhat normal-ish. I don't know. Apparently this game like just destroys that. We're talking over 1,000, which obviously is unbelievable. So I would have to imagine, based on just these two songs, how there's two totally different people composing it, I would have to assume this has had many composers throughout the years, or there's some miracle that one person oversaw most of it and has been making that much music. I don't even know if I've written 1,000 songs in my life, let alone, you know. So combine all that with I don't know anything about RuneScape, and then the whole old school thing is confusing to me, because when you hear something referred to as old school, it's like people talking about it. Oh, that's old school RuneScape, you know. But it seems like, you know, just to add to the confusion is me hearing it for the first time. It's part of the title. It's old school RuneScape. So I don't know if that's like a play on words of like, you know, how people name stuff remasters and remakes. I've never heard a game refer to itself as old school. So I'm not even gonna try to bother with like trying to figure it out and looking it up. That's where you guys come in. But what I would have to assume is that it's been around for a very long time to have that many songs. I don't know what kind of game it is. And there has to be, if let's say the first one was a comic relief or not, there has to be, because there's so many songs. I feel like every genre has had to have been touched upon. Every feeling, every emotion, every instrument, every whatever. So maybe something like Sea Shanty isn't so bizarre, or you know what I mean? Or maybe it perfectly fits where it goes. I don't know. I'm very confused by a lot of this, but what I can tell you is the first one was very catchy and immediate earworm, even though I didn't understand it. And this one was incredible. I just loved everything they did with it, the way it sounded, the percussion. It sounded like a real song to me. It didn't sound like just like a video game song with a couple loops. It sounded like a real production. I loved the sound font that was used, the feeling it gave me, the heroicness and the kind of dark nature of it too. I was expecting it with a song called Monkey Badness, I'm not gonna lie. Basically this whole video turned into like, what the hell just happened? So that's all I can really give you. So just, you guys have experience with this game. Games. How many games are there? How long has it been going? So you guys fill me in. All I can tell you is those two songs couldn't have been any more different, but at least it gave me an idea as to, I don't want to say what to expect, but it gave me an idea of what to not expect anytime RuneScape comes on. And that's, who the hell knows what's going to happen. It could be a total jack in the box every time I do a RuneScape video. And there's many RuneScape requests, by the way. The reason it's taken this long is just because I have a lot of requests, but there's a lot of RuneScape requests. I don't know what to say. That song was amazing. Tell me what's happening here. And do these songs make appearances anywhere else? I don't know what else to say. Thank you, Mr. Insecure. Thank you, Jacob, for the debut of RuneScape, or old school RuneScape. I don't know. Thank you to all my patrons here. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. Video game music is pretty cool.